She's slightly depressed. Oh crap, I forgot to try and get in the treasury. I'm gonna have to do that again this time. Right, let's do some public speaking and let's go back to the faith. What do I need next? Meditation, it seems. That's the lowest. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of a room. You take slow, deep breaths, letting the air move through your body, feeling it give you life and energy. You stare into a polished crystal ball and relax, letting your mind wander. There are reports that a Keithung has been sighted leaving the old forest. Oh, that's the... I failed on law? I've been doing quite a bit of law, but, that's the creature. And we can't hunt it, because everyone dies in the end. And so now I'm more depressed, but I'm going to try and get in the treasury. Accounting, partial success. You try to explain to the guards that you need to visit the treasury in order to get an accurate report on the domain's finances. They waver slightly, but in the end they stand by your father's commands. So I still need more. I'm probably going to need more in other things to be able to get in, so if I put some in trade and then some in accounting, I need to get into that treasury, basically. You learn that even the smallest of villages has a central market where locals can trade what they have grown or made with others who have different skills. You learn about the concept of diminishing returns, a point after which spending more on a particular project fails to improve it as much as previous spending did. Yeah, now I can't go any higher on accounting. She wishes crown funding. Build a hospital. You're not interested, of course you're not. Let's try again. Still partial success. I need more accounting, which means I'm going to have to put trade and production. Try and get these up. Learn that the individual peddlers travel between villages and cities, some on foot with packs and mules, others riding horses or wagons. Sometimes different wagons group together to form a caravan. You learn that Sunset Bay off the coast of Duchy Mazomba, I think they said Mamboza, Mazomba is prime location for fishing. Oh, well that's nice. Should go there on holiday. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, the slattern deserves to beg pardon. No, dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Does that matter? Khorasan, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? She's unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice, it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mum's heart. Lied to her, they did, and when she went to see why he'd not come back, said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one, neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime, but she doesn't have the courage to execute anyone. So, gonna imprison her. You've tried to murder a noble of my domain, and I have no reason to believe you wouldn't do it again. You'll be imprisoned for the rest of your life. You'll not have me! All of a sudden, she breaks loose from her guards and rushes at you. In your court dress, you are unarmed, and you grope for a weapon and only find a heavy golden ornament which you hurl in her direction, which isn't going to hit her because we have no archery whatsoever. Your missile flies wide of its mark. Not surprising. Before you have a chance to do anything else, your personal guards step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. Does this woman always die, no matter what you do? Clean it up. Or maybe, if you hit her with the ornament, she just goes, ow! And falls over, and then they don't kill her. So maybe I should get archery up one time to see if I can save that woman's life. Let me in! No, oh yeah, I haven't put accounting up, have I? Huh? Do I have enough of those to do any more to trade, to accounting? I don't know. So let's do production and accounting just to see if I can do any more. Studying. No, I can't. Great. Well, that was a waste. Oh, 25 or higher, okay. Yes, that one's over 25. Oh, if I'd have done that properly, it would have been above. Oh, and I've got the outfit, so I can wear the outfit and then everything will be higher. As you're walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. That's funny, I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. Well done. I thought you were studying divination. Oh dear, that might not have been... Oh yeah, I've got the outfit, so that should help. Boosts economics. A tuxedo. I don't know why that boosts economics, but never mind. This puts some more into the faith stuff now, because I have done more of that. More of this, which should help. Everything is above what it needs to be. And put some into accounting, because everything is above, so I can learn more, just in case I need it. You study taxation and learn about how past monarchs demanded too much and drove peasants into ruin in order to collect it. Other monarchs demanded too little and drove whole domains into ruin by lacking the funds to sustain and defend them. You read about signs that have presaged famous disasters, such as the seas running red before the doom shadow fell upon Nova 200 years ago. You read about King Latimer and saw how he was destined for greatness when he saw the shape of a crown and a spider's web. Wow. Didn't know spiders could make things that looked like crowns. Remember the festival of the good ladies approaching, public celebrations. Who'll be dancing? Not safe. It's from Bryony. She's bored, looking for adventure. I don't have anything to suggest. Let's try and make her less angry. Oh, poo, I did it again. I keep forgetting that I'm trying to do that and I just keep doing that. That's... bugger. Oh, I keep messing this up. Need to remember next time. I'll hit myself in the head if I forget again. The most important trade route in the domain is the Kavala River. It travels through the centre of your lands, and almost every duchy contains tributaries that feed into the Kavala, allowing goods to be shipped along it by boat. Much of the domain's trade comes in from the Western Ocean. The capital city and your castle are located on an island near the mouth of the Kavala River where it meets the sea. That makes the most important location for trade and domain. Legend has it that long ago, a horde of Yavini on the back of tentacled monsters rode into the Valley of Mead, laying waste to all in their path. Now that must have been an odd sight. Their conquest was only halted when a Lumen raised a great flood to drown the invaders. See, Lumen's helpful. Legend says that the island domain of Melini was once a single island instead of a cluster, until an invading Novan queen raised a terrible pillar of fire that shattered the land into pieces. See, Lumen, dangerous. Okay, both sides there. Today is the procession and planting for the festival, blah blah blah. What do I do? I haven't not gone before, so I'm gonna not go. No, I guess I'd rather stay here. Feeling safe but lonely. Suddenly, you hear someone moving around inside your room. You turn in surprise, but it's only a maid. My lady, what are you... Should you not be in the procession? You look surprised that I'm here. Are you up to something? It's a major festival, but there are other ways to celebrate. Make a religious excuse. Yell at her or confess my fears. I'm going to confess my fears. I can't go outside. There might be assassins. Oh. Are you an assassin? I feel like you're an assassin. Just make... Oh! I did. I hit myself in the head. Ah. Right. I was put off by the maid being shifty. Urgh! This time. Ow, my head and my hand. I don't want to have to do that again. You learn that most of the domain's iron is mined in Sudbury and transported west by the Gowan River to the Kavala. You learn that in the hilly terrain in Hellas is no good for growing most crops, but is excellent for vineyards and... Is it vineyards? It might be pronounced vineyards, isn't it? And migratory flocks of sheep and goats. You close your eyes and visualize the crystal ball floating in front of your eyes. You close your eyes and visualize a crystal ball floating through the air, moving past your eyes and into your mind, filling you with light. Okay. Are you ready for the grand ball? Gulp. Finish dressing and descend the stairs. Oh, the ball. I cannot forget this time again about the damn treasury. Treasury. Everything's bad. See me hesitate. Treasury. We dance. Then I have to choose someone to dance with. I've done someone scandalous and someone about my age. Why not dance with someone already married? Because then I'm not trying to, impose. You don't want everyone assuming that whoever you pick is your first intended marriage partner, so what better way to prove that by choosing someone who's already married? With that in mind, you approach Erwin, the Earl of Ishtar. He's old enough to be your grandfather, and his wife is right there with him. He seems startled by your approach at first, then thoughtful, then accepts your hand with a kindly smile. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different, and I stand on his feet. Banyan, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass. Hey! Lift your glasses up to me. I missed that last bit because I skipped it for some reason, thinking it was the same. Her respect for tradition and the rights of the nobility means we can all sleep safe in our beds. Our boundaries are strong and secure, our lands well defended. No one would dare to steal from us. The blatant falseness of his words grates on your ears. He's challenging your honour in front of the entire assembly. Fantastic. I can't let this slide. I can't challenge him to a duel because I'll die. Order his execution then, because I don't want to die. I don't have to listen to this. Guards, off with his head. Do you see? Impulsive, violent and chaotic. Oh, jeez. I think I've seen this before. I think that I've lost the game. A guard steps hesitantly towards the Duke of Marie, but the other nobles join ranks around him. Traitors! Listen well, all of you. I respect our royal line. I make allowances for the princess's youth and recent tragedy, but in these troubled times we require strong leadership. In light of her inexperience, I move that the princess be married to the strongest available candidate. Which just so happens to be you, doesn't it? That man will hold the throne as king regent to protect our princess and our domain. As the sole eligible duke in Nova, that duty would fall to me. So you admit you're just trying to take power for yourself? There's no other choice. You clearly could not wed your own father or uncle. Young Elath is still a child, and the Duke of Kigal is happily married. For the stability of Nova, I am the only candidate. By right of blood, Elodie is your queen. Elodie would retain her title and her children would inherit, but we cannot afford an incompetent queen. I am quite incompetent. I kept forgetting to go to the treasury. I'm not an incompetent child. It would seem that no one's listening to you anymore. I call for a vote among the dukes and duchesses of Nova. Do we leave our fates in the hands of a child, or do we take action? The vote of Marie is for change. Caloris stands with the Queen. She's my sister's child, and I her stated heir. I cannot vote. I abstain. You can vote. You can vote for me. Mazomba stands with the Queen. Thank you. Ursel stands with the Queen. Thank you. Kigal stands with the Queen. Thanks. Sudbury votes for change. How horrible. This process is distasteful. I abstain. Lilla stands with the Queen. Oh yes, everyone's with me. Elath agrees with Lilla. Hellas votes for change. You do a quick bit of tallying in your head and realise you've won. The last time this happened to me, they all voted against me, and I ended up having to marry him and I lost. The votes have been cast, and I remain queen. And you remain a traitor to the realm. One who has just attempted to lead a coup. Your life will be your apology. Guards! After that, it seems that your remaining guests have little stomach for light entertainment. I don't blame them, and I'm going to the treasury, goddammit. Accounting, success, yes! You overwhelm the guards with facts and figures, explaining that you need treasury access to adjust the royal budget, which may affect their pay packets as well, and the taxes assessed on their friends and family. They stand aside. The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you towards one little locked box in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you a lumen. At last, fantastic. This is going great. We won the vote. Everyone has confidence in me, and now I have my lumen crystal too. You tuck the box into your pocket. You can show it to your mentor later and get instructions on what to do next. Yes! So that went surprisingly well. I thought that was going to go horribly, and it kind of did go horribly. Let's change back to this one so it boosts my faith. Ah, this is great. Why not? I'm going to put some here in instrument, because I can. And more in divination. There we go. Want to max all these out. You tap out chiming dyads on the glockenspiel, learning the basics of harmony and rhythm. You read about animal omens, in particular the flights of birds. Oh, see, I needed that earlier. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm you don't realise your father isn't alone until it's late to avoid him and his companion. Oh, it's her. You are too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more of a decade she's older than me and she's not my friend. She's got your father's arm in a grasp. I'm not composed. False flattery, maybe. Good afternoon, Countess. My, what large breast you have. Putting them on display for any particular reason? Fantastic. Elodie! Really, my dear, it's not polite to comment on a lady's attributes like that. I can't remember if I did that before, but never mind. You are young. You will grow. Oh! Perhaps we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. She gives a little wave and exits. Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more. She wants something more, and it's not going to happen anytime soon. So be careful how you deal with people like Siren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. I can't remember if she voted for or against me, but never mind. There haven't been any problems so far. Many dark looks were aimed your way at the gala. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. I am paying attention to what's around me. No, I'm not. Not really. Let's go. Here, see you? I've got it. What do I do now? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands. Press it against your chest over your heart and say, illuminate. Do it. Okay, here we go. Illuminate. Oh my god. We're illumin. Fantastic. You feel dizzy, both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow. The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. Awesome. So now I am a lumen.